What's up, guys? We are in a treehouse at Fire Tower Camp in Crane Hill, Alabama. This sits on Smith Lake. This is beyond a stay. Hidden deep in the woods of Crane Hill, Alabama is this insane modern treehouse sitting right on the side of the lake. This place feels less like an Airbnb and more like your own private luxury retreat. You got this nice stone pathway that leads you right to the stairs. This really cool textured rope railings along with real tree bark that adds on to that treehouse aesthetic. The first thing you notice out here is just how massive this deck is. You get panoramic views of the trees and the lake, plenty of seating just to relax, even a full grill setup for you to cook out here with your friends and family. Going downstairs, you've got what is probably one of the best hangout spots on this entire property. This is a massive lower deck, has multiple lounge areas, individual hanging swings, a full swinging daybed, and enough space for everybody to spread out and relax. Heading inside, the first thing you notice is just how open this treehouse feels. The living room stretches all the way up to the second floor with massive floor-to-ceiling windows that bring the entire forest right into your space. Between the natural wood, the rope details, and the modern furniture, it feels like the perfect mix of cabin and luxury stay. You don't get to see these a ton, and I think they are so cool. A spiral staircase. I'm going to mention this a lot, but I love the details of the towels and all the fishing gear just ready for you. The kitchen setup here was honestly way bigger than I expected for a treehouse. Instead of just a tiny kitchenette, you get a full kitchen with enough space to comfortably cook meals during your trip. We cooked here multiple times and it never felt cramped. Adding on to those details, they had a full welcome setup for your dogs. They had emergency supplies, binoculars, a Polaroid camera so you could leave photos behind even in the guest book. On the wall, you even got this engraved map of the lake that we're staying on. Being Fire Tower Camp, including fire department coffee in the cabinet was cool. They have that nice wooden guest book, but something I thought was so cool was they include a coloring book of the treehouse that you're staying in. Right here off the living room, they have a Murphy bed, so during the day you got way more space, but at night you can still sleep comfortably. The bathroom honestly keeps that same luxury feel as the rest of the treehouse. You got this massive soaking tub, a beautiful copper sink, heated bidet toilet, robes already ready for you, and all the details are super elevated. Now here's the fun part, the shower. It's still connected to the bathroom, fully private, but showering outside in the middle of the trees. And it's actually connected to a tree. Now heading up that spiral staircase I was so excited about. You got these mirrored bunk bed setups on both sides with bean bags, games, and massive windows overlooking the trees and the lake. Then connecting both sides is this rope line bridge that overlooks the living room below. It seriously feels like something straight out of a kid's dream treehouse, just a more luxury version of it. Once you make your way down to the lake, the entire outside setup is honestly just as impressive as the treehouse itself. You got the huge fire pit area right by the water, hammocks set up along the shoreline, a private dock, kayaks, and places to hang out all over the property. It's one of those places that makes it really easy to slow down and just enjoy being outside for a few days. And here's the monument behind it all, the fire tower itself, located right on the property before you turn into your stay. This will actually be open for all guests to climb and enjoy, and I'm really excited to come back and do that myself. Adding on to the uniqueness of this property, if you continue down the road for a couple hundred meters, you actually hike down to this bluff that is nicknamed Bank Robbers Bluff. I'm a big cave guy, so I thought this was a really cool feature, and it was really fun to hear the history on it. I also want to mention that not only did the stay come with a free local breakfast, Billy came by and picked us up by boat at the lake house dock and brought us to the marina to enjoy a nice sunset dinner. That wraps up our stay at the lake house at Fire Tower Camp. This was one of the most detail-oriented places I have ever stayed. I want to thank Billy and the crew over at Fire Tower Camp for having us. This was such a unique experience, and I hope that you guys decide to enjoy this like we did. The link to book will be in the description below.